I have a sales leader who did something that some might call provocative. He built a Laggard board. It's the opposite of a leaderboard, and more CROs should probably consider doing it. Now, this isn't theoretical. This sales executive runs a massive P&L inside a publicly traded company, so forecast accuracy isn't optional. Recently, he was caught off guard by a significant swing in the forecast because the effort wasn't put in by different reps and managers within the sales organization, which means this is an accountability issue. Accountability has three elements. So first, specificity. These are the things that must be done to produce an accurate forecast. No ambiguity, the team already knows this, check. But there were two other elements that were missing. The second element is visibility. In other words, are we making visible whether those things we were specific about are actually happening? And are we seeing it far enough in advance so that it's not too late? Leaderboards were tried, recognizing those reps with the most accurate forecast, celebrating precision. What happened was the leaderboard created visibility about who was doing what they should be doing, wasn't calling out those who weren't investing the effort. So we built a Laggard board. This report shows the greatest offenders, stale deals that aren't being updated, deals of a very meaningful size that are in the earliest stages of a sales cycle with close dates too near to be actually realistic to close, and other elements that we know just don't add up and shouldn't be the case with any deal to be forecasted accurately. Then we went further because the third element of accountability is consequence. So the Laggard board now gets surfaced all the way up to the CEO on a regular basis. Nobody wants their name on that list. If you reduce the number of indicators that could land you, then you don't show up on it at all. And that's the point. We still use rewards, of course, with the sales reps, commission, president's club, things of that nature. But sometimes penalty is required because what we tolerate becomes culture. Culture is simple. It's the norms of what is rewarded and tolerated. And if you tolerate a lack of ownership, something important, your sales forecast, then you're building a lack of ownership into your culture. So specificity alone doesn't change behavior. Visibility without consequence doesn't change behavior. Executive governance does. It's one of the greatest factors and dynamics related to change management and transformation. When visibility reaches the senior-most levels, behavior shifts, not because of fear, because accountability becomes real. It's human nature, and it's also change management related to behavioral dynamics. Leaderboards reward performance. Laggard boards protect discipline. So I ask you this, where is your revenue organization lacking discipline and not putting in the effort that they know they should do, that they're just not doing it? If you're a CEO or a CRO who truly wants to see revenue transformation based upon behavioral transformation, and this post resonates, reach out.